Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Philbin, and I use the services of Frankie Carl for my daughter Bridget's wedding, and we use the videographer service, and we use the double DJ services. Bridget and her fiance lived in Virginia, as they still do, and it was a wonderful experience working with Frankie and his team because we had a lot of coordination that we had to do, and they made it seamless. It was an absolutely effortless experience because there was a lot of information that had to go between them as to what they wanted for different shots they wanted from the videographer, songs that they wanted, specific times that they wanted, different music played, and it was just absolutely the easiest thing that we went through, and Frankie made it just seamless. Having Frankie Carl as part of our wedding day was a godsend because, just an example, the videographer was actually at our house before we had even finished getting all of the hairstyles done and the makeup done, and the videographer played an integral role in really keeping everything together and coordinating with the photographers at our house that day. And just now moving into the reception, Frankie himself and the DJ that worked with him just kept the whole time schedule of the wedding intact. And something else that was really, really important to us, the reception itself was such a success that we really wanted to keep the party going, and Frankie made that happen too. We extended everything for an hour, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. Frankie Carl Productions delivered above and beyond what they promised. I would highly recommend anybody to use Frankie Carl Productions. They become part of your family during this experience. I could not have asked for a better team to work with.
Hi, I'm Al Matrone. This is my wife, Thea.
Hi. From the beginning, we have used Frankie Carl Productions for our engagement session, and for our wedding, we used them for our entertainment, the videographer, photographer, and our uplighting. And shortly after that, we used them for our maternity session.
From the very moment we decided to use Frankie Carl Productions for our wedding day, himself and his team that he has with him just made each step of the process a complete success. Took all the guesswork out, all the stress out, simply with the phone call away that was immediately returned. We had all of our questions answered, and especially for my wife, took any of her stresses and leading up to the wedding day away. So thank you, Frankie, for making it a successful day.
When Al and I decided to use Frankie Carl Productions to do our wedding, I knew it was going to be wonderful. When our wedding came and we got to meet with the crew that was going to help us with our wedding, with the photographer and videographer and everybody else who was involved, they made our day absolutely perfect. I wouldn't have changed a thing. Using Frankie Carl Productions for our wedding was wonderful. We used him for our photography, videography, our uplighting, and entertainment. So in planning the wedding, I met with one person and got to plan all of the services they were providing. And if I had any questions, I only needed to call one company instead of 10. And when I called, I either got somebody on the phone the first time or they returned my call within 30 minutes. So it couldn't have gone better.
Using Frankie Carl, Productions, to sum it up, delivered beyond our expectations. We couldn't have asked for it to be a more perfect day, and it certainly went above and beyond with every step of the process.
I'm Patrick Messino.
And I'm Christina Messino.
And we had Frankie Carl Productions for our wedding. We had photo, video, as well as entertainment for our event. Everybody keeps on talking about our wedding, how successful it was, and we can attribute that to Frankie Carl Production. His professionalism, his attention to detail is second to none, whether it be our photographers, videographers, and even the entertainment. They were all a team, and they were united, and they knew exactly what to do with our day, and they made it a success.
From the minute the Frankie Carl production staff came into the house, they were nothing but professionals. They made me feel really comfortable. The photographer and the videographer were joking around with me and my family and my girls, and we just had a blast throughout the day. It was easy to take the pictures. It was easy just to relax and enjoy myself because of how great the staff was and how they made me feel.
It was a well-oiled machine. From the start of the day right down to the very finish, they knew exactly what they were doing, and they made the event amazing. You know, there was a lot to plan during our wedding. Some of the things we thought of, other things we didn't. It was nice when we came to Frankie Carl Productions that they had everything in front of us. They had everything planned out, all the questions that we had to answer, and they just made the planning process completely easy. It was truly a one-stop shop for everything, and it really made our day a lot easier and set our minds at ease. They delivered everything and more. There's no other way to say it. Everything and more. Every expectation was met, and then some. It was absolutely fantastic.
My name is John Franzoni, and we used both video, photography, and entertainment with Frankie Carl Productions for my daughter's wedding. Well, in our case, our daughter was out of town, so it was a little bit of a unique experience to try to make sure that all the ends came together. And one of the really nice things about using Frankie Carl Production is that the systems that Frankie and the crew have to pull all the information together was outstanding. The other thing that really struck us was the professional nature of everybody around us. You know, we had several photo folks, we had several video folks, professional from dress, professional from, you know, how they conducted themselves with us. You know, it was almost sort of like, you know, the referee at a game. You know, they're doing a job, doing a good job, but not, like, so to speak, in the way. I mean, everybody was really, really, really professional with us, and it really made a difference, because it is a high-packed, stressful day, fun day, and so when you could have that kind of professionalism around you, it really helps everybody kind of feel good about what's going on. There's 1,000 details, and the one thing that we really were impressed with was the attention to detail. And as a father of the bride and my wife, mother of the bride, it was just one whole thing that we didn't have to worry about, that we knew was going to really go well, and we didn't have to worry about it because the attention to detail and the reliability and the quality was just absolutely awesome. Every venue we went to talk to see who they would recommend, they rattle off several names, and one that consistently came up was Frankie Carl, so that kind of cinched it for us. So we already kind of had high expectations going in, and I'll tell you what, they were exceeded. They were exceeded in the professionalism, in the quality, and most importantly, how it all blended in as family. So we were really very happy with the services.
I'm Peter.
I'm Michelle.
And we did our engagement photos. We did the video and photography. We also had the
Team Odyssey experience.
And the photo booth.
And the photo booth as well. I definitely think having Frankie Carl and his team there really made the day go very smoothly, and it definitely made it very stress-free for me because I really enjoyed their enthusiasm and their energy, and even when I was a little nervous, they were always there to back me up and calm me down. So, and they provided an excellent package as well too, so it was definitely a good experience. The planning process with Frankie Carl was extremely detailed, and they always kept us in the loop anytime they needed to get in contact with us or if I needed to get in touch with them. All the team members were really supportive and always available to talk, so that definitely helped ease a very nervous bride.
Oh, they definitely delivered above and beyond everything that they said they were going to do. They did, and more. Really took the time to really see what we wanted to do, and
definitely got to know us as people, not just a customer, and I think we definitely appreciated that, and still do appreciate it. If we had to describe our experience with Frankie Carl in one word, I definitely would say phenomenal.
Relaxing.
Unforgettable.
Excellence.
Awesome, unforgettable.
Perfect.
Exceptional.